Hey, good morning, ladies. It's Audra. I'm just popping in. I walked into the office this morning and I couldn't even get my laptop up and had to jump in here and share with you guys a conversation I just had with my Uber driver as I was coming into the office. You know, I tell you, I want you to grab this morning and run with it, because every single thing that you need, is waiting for you. Everything. Somebody put in the comments, everything. You know, have you ever just woken up and felt like the world was against you? Just felt like every single thing you were doing, the world was pushing against it. That the people you love didn't understand it. That the friends that's been down with you for day one didn't support you. And it just felt like, what am I doing? You know, maybe the things that I want, I shouldn't have. Well, I had a conversation with my Uber driver this morning. He was a young guy driving his Uber from Baltimore. He just moved to Virginia and was just feeling deflated. He had gotten a contract to work with some major celebrities, thought his life was on the way up, right? Thought everything he ever wanted was coming his way and that he had finally made it and that, you know, things were going the way he wanted them to go. And then the bottom dropped out. How many times have we all been there, right? And so as he was talking, and I don't even know how our conversation went this direction. I don't even know how it got there. But as he was talking and he was sharing what his experiences were and how those experiences now affected how he saw himself, I had to jump on in and say, brother, let me tell you something. Everything you want is still waiting for you. Everything you want is still waiting for you. You know, first, how you measuring success is all wrong. First of all, you measuring success off of the thousands and millions of dollars you thought you were going to make being on this contract with this major celebrity, and that didn't turn out, so now you feel like a failure. Shift your thinking. How many times have you done that? How many times have you measured your success based on what you thought somebody was going to give you? I'm like, brother, that ain't the end for you. That obviously wasn't the movie you were supposed to be in. It was not that one, but there is something waiting for you because everything you need is still waiting for you. You are still here, so there is still greatness on the horizon. So that's the first thing. His measurement of success was based on somebody else instead of himself, and that's all wrong. The second thing I said to him, I said, okay, brother, what did you learn from that process? You put all your eggs into the basket of being on this contract with this celebrity. It didn't go the way you wanted to go. Okay, great. That's fine. So what did you learn? So when you go back into the process, what will you do differently? And he started naming all these things that he would do differently. I'm like, okay, so you know what to do. Do it. Do it. Shift your measurement of success and then take what you've learned and do it. Sometimes, y'all, we spend too much time crying over what people have done to us. Hey, Michelle, thank you for popping in. We spend too much time complaining about how somebody has hurt us, disappointed us, given up on us, hasn't been there for us, instead of shifting and doing. I'm like, young man, the world is your oyster. There's so much out here for you to do. Take what you have learned from this experience. Brush yourself off, take what you have learned, and now get back out there. Because every single thing that you need is waiting for you. It's waiting for you. Hey, good morning, Nikayla. You know, sometimes we want to give up when life doesn't go the way we want it to go, and people disappoint us. And we allow those negative words, right, to take root and to totally distract us and throw us off our game. But we can make a new choice. Everything you need is waiting for you. I don't care what things look like. If you are still here, you can make a new change. The third thing I said to him was, look, brother, I know you're feeling down. I mean, this was a nice little Uber driver. And I got a car, y'all. I just don't like to drive. I just don't like to drive. So if I can get an Uber in the morning, that's what a sister does. And this morning, I'm so glad I did, because this young man needed to hear something from someone he could relate to. because, you know, he was sharing how he was homeless. I'm like, boo, I've been homeless too. And not for a day, not for a week. I was homeless for a few years. Not only was I homeless for a few years, because my situation was so unstable, I had my son at 17 and lost custody of him. And he was like, wow. So we could relate. He could relate to me. I was from his world. So we could relate. And he started beating himself up because he felt at this point in his life that it was too late to now get the things he wanted and the things that he thought he deserved to have. And I said, honey, I will be 50 years old next year. It is never too late to go after your dreams. Never, never, never. It is never too late to go after your dreams. So after I shared with him to change his measurement of success, to take what he's learned and go out and do it, the third thing I told him is, honey, you've got to find yourself a network of people who are where you want to be. If you want to get out of the funk that you're in, if you are lost and can't figure out how to continue to pursue the things in life that you want, start hanging around the people who already have it. Start hanging around the people who are already where you want to be. So many times we want to keep it real and we don't want to leave our friends, and they've been down for us. They've been our number one since day one, all of that other stuff. And we want to stay stuck, and we can't move forward. And therefore we can't get the very thing that we're trying to get hold of. And it doesn't mean you don't love your friends. But here's the thing. If you don't set a path, if you don't learn to do something new, who's going to pull your friends up? Who's going to show your friends the way? Who's going to be the one to guide them to something different? Somebody has to be the one willing to step up and step out. And that very thing that you're going after is going to require you to do something new. And when the Uber guy dropped me off here to the office, we sat out in the front for like 10 minutes and just talked. And when I first got in the car, he was looking all dejected. And by the time I got out, the brother was smiling. He was smiling. And I'm telling you guys what I told him. Everything you need is still waiting for you. I don't care what the circumstances look like. I don't care what it is. You know, I don't know if I've shared this with you guys. I don't have the greatest relationship with the sisters I was raised with. And who knew that God would give me a new sister this year? I'm telling you, everything you need is waiting for you. What's stopping you from getting what you need is nothing external. It's all in here. Change your measurement of success. When you fall down, figure out what happened, learn from it, and just go after it. Do it. Do the new things. What have you learned new? Do that. And then surround yourself with the people who are where you want to go. That thing it is that you need, that place that you want to get to, that business that you want to create, surround yourself with people who are already where you want to be. And I'm telling you, everything you need that's waiting for you, honey, you'll have. This is Audra Upchurch, founder of this rocking community, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the announcement I'm going to make with you later on this week. So make sure you stay tuned in the group. Stay tuned. Have your notifications on. I'll have an announcement for you soon. And I love you guys. Have an amazing week. Bye.